Hi everyone, happy Mass Monday. So today we are going to make these little square flip pockets. So as you can see, this has a little closure on the front. You could also use Velcro, which I may try for some of ours today. But then when you open this up, you have a pocket here. When you open it here, you have a writing space. Then you have a pocket here on the top, and you have a pocket on the side, okay? And you could flip this and put your pocket that's on the side on this side, doesn't matter. You could also just have this covering this and have it like that. You know, it's totally up to you, okay? So let's go for it. You're gonna need square pages. So I'm using 12 by 12. I wish I had a bigger scoreboard, but I don't. So it is what it is. But I am using a scoreboard. If you don't have a scoreboard, get a ruler out and a pencil and just draw a very light line at the 4-inch marks. I'll show you. We're gonna measure it. It's not a big deal. It's super easy. As long as you're using a square, and then you'll have these leftovers that you can use for like little side notebooks. You could use them as journal cards, whatever, you know. You could make tags out of them. So nothing goes wasted today. So let's grab, I just couldn't help but want to use my brand new paper that I got from Hobby Lobby last week. So yeah, so I'm looking through here to pick a piece. Let's do this one. I like this one. I like all of them. But okay. So all we're going to do is, if you have a smaller scoreboard like me, you're just going to be doing this at the 4-inch mark, okay? So you're going to be bringing this all the way down, and then what I did was bring mine up and just pushed it into the side here so I had a nice even line. And I'm not using the 4-inch mark at this point on the scoreboard, but I know that I am at the 4-inch because I picked up where I left off. Actually, that might be. Yeah, actually this one for me it is, because that's where I have it marked at. So 4-inch all the way down, and then you're going to repeat that, okay? Again, 4-inch. Super easy on this one. I can even do it. You know, I'm not very adept with the scoreboard. I'm not nearly as good as folks like Gail. She's super good. This idea, I saw somebody going through this idea originated with Gail, but I added my own twist to it with the pockets and stuff. So what happened was, I was watching a video, and I cannot think of who it was. I would have to look, but all it was she was going through her little booklet she had created that had ideas in it, her idea journal. So like, that had ephemera that she'd created in there. And what I spotted was this fold out thing, and she said, this is one of Gail's. So I'm assuming she meant Gail Agostinelli. And she goes, this is one of Gail's, and she was opening it and showing it. And I saw the way it was cut, and I was like, oh, you know what, that would be really cute as a mass make, but I'm going to change it a little. So that's what I did, and that's how I came up with the pocket ideas. I'll show you how hers looked. So all you're going to do now, you see the 4 corners of this paper. Okay, so we're just going to go along that score line and, you know, cut it as evenly as we can and cut these squares out, okay? And like I said, keep your squares because nothing gets wasted. Those can be reused. It's a nice square. Could be used in collaging, you know, just put it in your scrap box or scrap drawer, whatever you have. I have a scrap bag. I used to have a drawer, but it had to get changed to something else, okay? And again, just trim that corner right up the center of that spot where you scored. Now, these are really easy, but I think they're pretty cute. And if you want to not put it as pockets and leave it like, I'll show you how Gail had hers, or how this lady said Gail had hers. I haven't seen Gail's video for this. Maybe some of you have. Because I know I have some devoted Gail ladies out there with me right now. I don't get to watch Gail as often as I used to because I don't watch crafting videos as often as I used to, but I am a Gail. I love our Gail. Okay. Come on. I'm just resting my hand against my desk to keep it still while I do this. Because you do want to get this as even as you can. It's trimmable if you don't. I mean, if you go too far over one way or the other, it is fixable. But if you can get, if you like me, I'm having to struggle with this last one. If you can get your scissors into the center there where it's scored, it does make it nice and even for you. Okay. This is the most awkward part, is the cutting. It's, you know. There we go. Okay, so now what you're going to do, you have a T or a cross. Praise God, a cross. And each square is 4 inches, and you're just going to fold these in. Okay. And this is how she had hers. That was Gail's, I guess, Gail's idea. And it was a, pardon me, it was like a glue-in where you could open it and have the 4 different, or 5 different journaling spots, okay? So for me, I just thought it was kind of fun to create pockets. So that's what I did. Let me grab my phone folder, and you're going to need your glue. I didn't tell you what you need. I'm really bad about that, and I'm really sorry. You're going to need your paper, and it's got to be squared. Whatever paper you use, it could be 6 by 6, 8 by 8, 12 by 12, but it's got to be squared for this to really work, okay? And then you need your glue, your scissors, your skizzies, and you need some stuff to decorate with. You might need a punch if you want to do a thumb hole on your pockets. I'm just going in and making sure this is all folded correctly. Okay, so this time I think I'll do my pocket on this side. Let me see, is this paper? The roses are kind of, are they strawberries? Strawberries. They're kind of everywhere. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this time I'll do my pocket on this side. And I'm gonna do, oops, I'm gonna do a little thumb hole here. Okay, this will be the side, and I want this to be, actually it'll be covered so it won't matter. Yeah, so this pocket will not have a score. Okay, so what I did was I just took the glue. Oh, it's had time to dry out. Let me grab a pen. Ugh. Come on now. My pen has glue on it, so it's not wanting to stick in there. There we go. It's just a tiny bit of dryness because it's only been sitting there for a few seconds. Anyway, so I'm going to the right of that and gluing this side down. And then I'm going to do the bottom. Okay. Go ahead and seal that down. Oops. So there's one pocket, right? And now this one. And you could even, if you wanted to, you could make side pockets by folding these in. You know, this is kind of versatile, or like I said, you can leave it open up and just do like a little closure on the front with some Velcro or whatever. It's kind of a lot of options here. So now I'm going to do glue on the top of this one, thin line, oops, and then I'm going to do glue on the bottom. So this will be a side loading pocket. Okay, so now you have this top pocket and you have this little side pocket. Okay, Probably should have distressed that first, but that's okay. And now this part we're going to do, I'm going to fold this up. Okay. And again, if you don't want to, you don't have to, you could leave this open to have it as a writing space, pocket, pocket. So, okay. I just think it's kind of cute to have it as a pocket. And I am going to, I'm going to grab, I know this is, I don't usually do this with you guys watching. I usually do it before I start, but I'm going to see what happens. I'm just going to spray this with some water, some coffee dye. Kind of dab it off. I don't want it to take forever to dry. I just want the paper to be a little brown. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing over here. Okay. And dab it off. You don't have to dab it off. You could just sit this aside and let it dry if you want. I didn't want it to get too wet. It's not overly wet. Yeah, so it'll take to the glue. And you're going to glue your sides right here, right there. Go ahead, stick that up there. So now you have your little bottom pocket here. And now this part, you can either have this as the top. Oh, I just hurt my knee. Oh gosh, my knee is really bothering me today. Like I did on the first one, you could make this your closure, or you can do it like that and have this be your closure. I think on this one, I'll do it like this. So I'm going to grab my little mini, thank you, Miss Pam, for these. I love them. These little mini Velcros. And I am going to do one about right there. Yeah. And I just add a little bit of glue because it helps it to for sure stay forever. Okay. And all I do is just stick it on top of the other one, put a little bit of glue, little dab will do ya, and bring this down. And now we'll let that dry for a few minutes and we'll have another pocket with this being the closure, okay? All right, let's try that again. As I said, they're really easy. It's just the cutting process that's a little bit of a, you know, more of a challenge, but not bad enough for it to be really worrisome. I'm just picking a piece of this paper. It's that pad that I got from Hobby Lobby. So I knew that some of you had mentioned you really wanted to see how I end up using it. This will be a great piece because everything is all over the place directionally. So I thought, oh, it'd be fun and it'd give me an opportunity to actually use it. And since I am planning on doing a more girly journal here really soon, yeah, I think this is fun because I haven't done just a good, I don't know, romantic type journal in a while. So again, you're going to mark it at 4 on your scoreboard. Or, like I said, if you don't have a scoreboard, which forever I did not, you just use your pencil and your ruler. And then you'll just erase, you know, your line. Just go really, oops, you just want to go up, Tara. Okay, there we go. All right. See, can I see it better on this side? I think I can actually, so. All right. So these are fun. They're fun. I'm going to come from this side because it's not wanting to cooperate with me, and I want to trim this edge here off. I didn't quite go over far enough. Okay. I'm almost to rip my paper. I need to be careful. This paper has, there we go. Kind of it's thick. It's a nice thickness, but it also kind of is easy to tear for such a thick paper. I noticed earlier I tore a spot on it, and I was like, wow, didn't take much to do that. So it's almost got that construction paper type fragility, I will say. Not so much the texture doesn't feel like it is, but when it tore, it almost felt like that kind of tear, and I was like, oh, wow, that didn't take much pressure to do that at all. So if you happen to get this pad, just be aware of that. Yep. So today is Thursday of this past week, and I am actually, praise the Lord, I'm ahead of the game. Wednesday and Friday's videos are up. I'm ready to go, and I'm so excited about that because I'm thinking that I might actually film a couple more today and tomorrow and maybe get ahead by a couple of weeks. Woohoo! I haven't done that in forever, and that would be a lovely thing. So this one I'm going to do, where's my brush? I'm going to go ahead and just use this. And like I said, you could paint some coffee dye on here real quick, and I did tear that just slightly right there. So what I'm going to do to correct that is grab some Scotch tape, and this is going to be, you know what, I think I'll use, I'm going to use some of my handmade tapes here. Let's see, Scotch tape. And that way it'll look kind of cute, even if it's weird that it's in there. Just tear a little piece. See how it does for me. Right on that line. Okay, there we go. Anyway, but what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I actually got ahead this week, so I'm pretty happy about that. I am gonna finish this one and then we'll chat. So if you want the inside to not be stark white, you could also cover this with book page. That would take a little more, you know, strategy, but it is definitely doable, or any other type of paper. Or you could, like I'm doing with the ink, just distress it, or you could paint it or spray it with coffee dye. You know, whatever you want. If you don't care if it's brown, or, you know, you don't care if it's white, then good. You leave it. So yeah, it's definitely preference. Definitely preference. So we're gonna make this one. Okay. Wait, we gotta go this way. Yeah. There we go. All right. Fold in. And I know that some of this stuff is upside down. I really, on this paper, don't care. Actually, to be honest, I didn't care on my other paper either. So now, see, that's why I was thinking I could just do the Scotch tape. I wasn't sure when I did it, so I used my fun tape. But when it's folded in, if I do my pocket, you know, it's not going to show anyway. So, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the pocket this way this time. Just for some, oopsie, some variety. The last time we went over this way with the top pocket. Okay, so there you have your first pocket. And this one, bottom. And you can make this a double, like top loading, like, so you could have this one and then you could have that one. So you can do it that way as well. I just kind of find the side pockets fun. because then you can have like a journal card sticking out of it, and I don't know, I think it just looks kind of cute. Okay, and I didn't do a thumb hole in this one. Let me see. I can try. Brought it up a little bit. Press it back down before. Okay. Alrighty. So then I kind of liked the whole what do you call it? Having that top. I'll show you what I'm thinking. My brain is trying to speak and work at the same time, and I'm struggling. Okay, anyway, I kind of liked it coming down over, is what I was going to say. So I may go ahead and do it like that again. Okay. And I'm going to trim. I see where this is kind of a little bit off, so I'm going to trim this up just slightly. I don't think I'm going to cut into my glue. If I do, I'll just re-glue it. It's okay. It seems that it's fine. And now it's more even. Okay. All right. Grab my... I like these Velcro so much, Pam. Thank you so much for these. I've never seen them this small in the store, so these were like perfect for me. Okay. Again, I'm just going to stick them together. I did it the other way before, but this is another way you can do it. And I'm just going to put this down right about there. Okay. And let's see the other one. Let's pull that up and see how it's doing. It's probably dry by now, I'm sure. Yep. So now you have your little closure. It's very unoffensive. It's just, you know, it's just barely there. You can barely notice it. All right. Now, let's do another one. So let's see. It's 22 minutes in. I've done 3. That's not too bad, right? I don't need a ton. I actually am gearing up in the shop to do some ephemera packets that will be available to you guys of undecorated ephemera that you can purchase. And I'm getting ready to do that because I have so much ephemera. Look at these bees. Aren't they adorable? Oh my goodness. I do love this particular pad. I really do. I think it's very fun. Yeah, I have so much ephemera. I've decided it's time to stop being lazy and get some packets made. I have some really cute little plastic bags I bought at Hobby Lobby 2 years ago that have been sitting on my shelf. I use them once in a while in my shipments, and I thought, you know what, I could pack these up really cute and get them ready for you guys. And that way I can get them out of here. Because I'm not going to use it all. I've got so much. My baker's box is so packed full. It's crazy. I love our mass makes though. That's why I just keep doing them. I really do enjoy doing this. And it gives me that time to spend with you guys. You know, Tina talks about that, and it's true. You know, when you're doing these videos, you get, I mean, if you're doing multiple videos and people are watching them, you know, you're commenting to us on something we may have, you know, done weeks ago, and you don't see it right away, you know. With me, I am more current because of my health issues lately. I haven't been going ahead. That's why I said earlier I was so excited to actually have the option to go ahead and yeah, but yeah, I'm just, it's kind of like this mass make is my time, just like she talks about. It's true. I understand what she means because it's kind of her time to catch up with everybody and be live, not live, but almost live at a more current spot in her life than what she normally is. So yeah, I know what she means. Now I think we might do a video with these little scrap squares and maybe do, oh, you know what? if we make enough of these, we could have a really cute collage masterboard with these, right? Because these all come out of the same kit, so they kind of just flow together. And that would be really cute. What is this kit called? Theirs is usually called something. Oh, this is just the ephemera kit pad. So, yeah. Adorable. Oh my goodness. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Give this some brown effect. You know what? Shoot, I should have done that. I didn't think about it. Let's use gathered twigs for this, because this is kind of a, I don't know, yellowy brown to go with the little guys. Now this part's going to be covered, but you know me, I'm still going to do it, because if anybody looks inside their pocket, I don't want them seeing me be lazy and leaving a bunch of stark white. I think that's what it is. I feel like I'm being lazy if I don't color in the whole thing. So let's see. Chat time. I think I've explained these enough, and you guys probably have them down pretty good. So I got my heart monitor yesterday. Thank you so much, everyone who mentioned to me in the comments that you were praying for me. I covet your prayers always. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for thinking of me and caring enough about me to pray for me. I went with not wanting to go, and I got to be honest, this thing is the least obtrusive thing I've ever seen. I really, really thought, you know, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to, because it said halter on there. It actually said that it was a halter. And I'm like, oh great, I'm going to be wearing something around my neck. You know, I'm going to have wires hanging off of me. That's what I was thinking. And I'm going to have to wear it for weeks, and who knows, and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I get there, and the nurse, super sweet nurse, her name, it was funny though, her name was Joey. And I told her, that's my son's name. And she's like, oh, awesome. I'm in good company. And anyway, but she was super sweet and very informative and made it a really nice experience. And she's like, don't worry, you're going to be fine. You know, I'm going to teach you all about this. And it was so easy. So yeah, I get this little, I can't show you, but it's like just this little monitor about that big, and it's on my chest, just stuck to my chest. And then I have a phone, believe it or not, that tracks, and some of you may have had this and you know what I'm talking about, that tracks everything. And then she said, I only have to wear it for a week. And then once I get done with that, I just bring it back to them. And anytime like I have something happen where I need, where I feel like I'm having chest issues, you know, or something, she said, just, you know, hit the button. And I'm looking here because I want to, I'm not going to worry about it. She said, just hit the button, and that will track and save whatever you're feeling. And then it gives you a list. And you just tell it if your heart's fluttering, if you feel dizzy, if you feel tired, if you feel fatigued, if you passed out. Like, it gives all these different options, you know. And so you can record everything you're experiencing right there, so that just in case the machine, like if you're, because I've been feeling so much better taking the beats, right? And having that new blood pressure medicine that I haven't been having see, that's what I was worried about. I knew it. I should have cut that. Because see, now it's sealing that pocket. Darn it. That was a little bit longer than I needed it to be. So watch out for that, okay? Anyway, so I'm going to have to trim this piece a little bit right here. And then come down that line. So anyway, yeah, I can track everything I'm experiencing just in case the machine doesn't pick it up, because I'm not having a constant issue anymore like I was. Praise God. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. For a month, I was just in the throes of constant. I mean, I can't even tell you how many times, guys, I was recording videos for you and hanging out with you guys, and I was sitting here palpitating. And I was just determined not to, you know, give into it and go to bed. Even though I needed to give into it and go to bed, probably. But, yeah, for the past 2 weeks, ever since I've started with the beet treatment, I just call it my beet juice. All it is beet powder and water, but And today I actually boiled beets. I'm going to do some beet paper dyeing. And so, and so I am eating beets. So for the first time in all, 3.5 weeks, almost 4, I'm having a little bit of coffee, believe it or not, and I'm sipping it. And so far, I'm not feeling any palpitations. And I think it's because of my beet juice, honestly. Yeah, it just is amazing. It's amazing. So there's that one. Okay, what did I do? Uh-oh. Do you know what I did? I glued that one. So how do we rectify this? Well, why don't we do let's see, this is a pocket. Okay, so I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a side tuck on this one. Okay. I'm going to make this a side tuck. Instead, that's what I was saying, you know, everything, you've got options. You've just got options with this. I love stuff where you can do what I'm showing you, or you can do something else, and it doesn't hurt the project. Okay, so that can go in like that, and then I'll do my little thingy, and we'll be good. Okay, so, and we still have our side pocket and the top pocket. What I did was I inadvertently glued the bottom piece down, and that's why it didn't fit, was because these pieces are a little bit longer than these side pieces for whatever reason. I'm not really sure why that happens with 12 by 12 pads, but for me it seems to happen every time. So you know, I don't think it's me. I think it's the way they're cut. I think they're not exactly 12 by 12. I think we're being lied to. I think they're like 12 and an 1/8 or something, you know, by like a really small, just a tiny little margin of difference. But I think there's a difference because every time I cut, I mean, and it's like every time that I cut, I find that it doesn't quite seem even. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so it could just be me. You're right. It could be me. Tara, it's just you. So yeah, so I'm really, really happy about that. And I'll keep you guys posted on what happens with the heart monitor. The monitor. I think we'll name her. Let's call her Daisy. How's that? So I'll keep you posted on what goes on with Daisy. I don't know why Daisy came to my head. Maybe because of the bees. I'm not sure. So yeah, I've got all these, and I'm thinking a collage. I really am. So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. What time is it? Only 32 minutes. So not bad. I'm thinking I could probably get 5 or 6, maybe even 7 of these done. But I don't know that I will try to do that today. I think we might go ahead and do some decorating. That's my computer. I've got this pad sitting on top of my computer, and so if you heard the weird noise, that's what that was. Oh, let's do this page. Let's do this page. Stop it. Shh. Okay. I know you don't like all this stuff sitting on top of you. Oh my gosh, you guys, stop. I have been working on my the Gentleman's Journal. Oh geez. Because this coming Friday is the 4th episode of that collaboration. And then after that, I want to do a flip through and get that little puppy into the shop. By the way, I don't know if you guys are, I know all of you are not on Facebook with me, so I'm letting you know. I am having a 30% off sale on my junk journals in my shop, just in case anybody is interested. And I am going to be getting the Gentleman's Journal into the shop. I love this journal. I really do. I've enjoyed my past journals in the past few months. However, this one, oh, I got to tell you, girls, this one is just making my eyeballs happy. I got to get all this weight off of my computer. It's going to keep yelling at me. And who knows what button I'm pushing. I could be messing something up. Yeah, I mean, I'll just give you a sneak peek. I mean, some of you have already seen it, but look at the cover. I love the way this turned out. The spine, it's got I have not sewn these pieces in yet, but it's just so grungy and guyish, and you know, it's just, ugh, I love it. And I might, you know what, I was just thinking, I might go ahead and do some charms on the inside cover too. That'd be cute. Yeah, I just keep thinking of things to do. So I have been diligently working on that, and I'm hoping to have, and if I do get the flip through done, I'll probably post it this coming, not this coming, next, okay, no, this coming for you guys. I'm on Thursday of last week, so yes, this coming Saturday, keep an eye out for it, because I'll probably do the flip through then, if I can get it done in time. I'm not promising, but I have been working pretty diligent upon it and trying to get that done. So yeah, I really hope that you guys try that kit. And then they've got these awesome add-ons, and oh my gosh, I wanted to purchase them so bad, but the deal was for this part of the collaboration that me and I think it was two other girls from the list were using the original 2 kits, and then Tanya and the other girls from the collaboration were going to be using the add-ons, and then I'll get access to the add-ons after the collaboration's over. So I am waiting, but I was like, oh, I want to get them and use them now, because I peeked ahead and saw the add-ons. Oh, they were so cute. If you guys haven't headed over and seen anyone else from the collaboration, please do, because I actually have not been watching. I need to get my booty in there and watch the other videos, because I just know that they're all making wonderful things. And if you're wanting to know who all of them are, just go into the bottom of the description box of each of the Gentleman's Kit, you know, videos on my channel, and you can find everybody's link tree. And yeah, get a hold of these girls, and then go get these kits. I know you won't regret it. If you are like me and you're a kit lover, you love Digis, because I love Digis. I know not everybody out there loves Digis. I'm just going to swirl this on here and get some nice lines. I just noticed that these lines were there. I thought this would look cool. But yeah, go get the kit. It's totally worth it. Oh my gosh, it's worth it. I love it. And it's just a good one. I was like, I printed out some more of the pics of the guys today, and I'm like, you know what? These are just really great images to have in my basket over here that I keep all my stuff in. Even not just for this collaboration, just for future use. They are perfect. So yeah. Okay, so now the inside's ready, and we're just going to do the fold. You know, this would probably have been easier if I just did it like this. Now, learn from my mistake, what I did before, I think, yeah. So you got to make sure you get your correct top and bottoms here. Okay, now this one looks more even than the other one did. Let's see. These are all going into, isn't this the funnest paper? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So if I do this one down, just making sure, and then I do this one over, we're even. Okay, so this is I've got the right sides. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to squeeze these down a little bit. It's harder to tell with this key paper because these go all different directions on each side. So it's a little more of a challenge, but I love this paper. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I bought that kit. Okay, so again, we're going to, let's see, I want this side to be on the outside. Yeah, so I'm going to do this one first. So, oops, wait, no. Do this way. The bottom and the side. I really like these. I think they're kind of fun. And like I said, if you leave them open with no pockets, you totally have a big old writing space. I'm pretty sure from what I saw on that lady's channel, that was Gail's thing, was she had writing space on hers, which is way cool too. Okay. Thumbnail. Let's see how this looks with me darkening this a little bit. I should have done this on all of them, but it's okay. kind of makes it stand out a tiny bit. This paper's so dark, I don't really think it matters much. Okay, so top and bottom. Okay. And I got done talking to Joey today. Oh my gosh, you guys, pray for my son. This whole thing, they're at his work, okay, they did the first week of paying him direct deposit. Well, it didn't go in his account because he's not with a bank, he's with Chime, and it ended up not going into his account. And so now he didn't get paid for last week. And now at the house he's living at, they're trying to say, you know, what he owes them for last week and the week before, and now they're saying, oh, and you owe us from when you first moved in, the place that was paying for, you know, your assistance didn't pay us, and so you owe us $200 more. So be praying for him that he can work that out. He said he's going to appeal that decision because he doesn't believe that he owes them. And then he has a friend who's getting ready to get an apartment and has invited him to be a roommate, which would be good for him because this friend is the one that was with him when he was writing the book in prison, and he is a very good kid. He got into trouble, but he's making very good money. He's getting himself on track. He's gotten himself a vehicle. He works every single day, saving his money, and he's really, really an encourager for Joey. He wants to be Joey's manager, and they've already, you know, been solidly friends for a good long many years now. And so he's just a good kid. I really, really like him, really approve of him. So, yeah, so I'm hoping Joey can get in and stay with him. And so, yeah, prayers would be appreciated, just lifting up Joseph. And, of course, Maria's hearing is coming in November for my grandson, the first pre-hearing, determining trial date and all that. You know, so keep her in your thoughts and prayers as well, that the Lord will give us favor with the judge and reunite my grandson to his mommy. Do I want to do this one like that this time? I'm trying to think if I do or if I'd rather. I do kind of like the whole. Let me see. What do I have in here that I could use as closure? What does this say? We have to let go of who we think we should be and embrace what is. Let's see. Now, I think I like the whole little, what is it called? I do that a lot, don't I? Forget what I'm talking about. Velcro. Thank you very much. Okay. That's pretty much in the middle, right? Trying to think what else. Let's see what else is happening this week. I didn't go to church last week because of my vacation, so can't tell you anything about that. They have this trunk or treat happening for the fall festival time instead of doing Halloween, of course. And then they're going to be decorating for that, and then they're decorating for Christmas trunk too. And I've never done all that. I don't live that close to my church is the problem, and I've got, oh my goodness, I feel so bad. I've got like 30, 40, yesterday it was like 63 messages on, we have like a group WhatsApp. Oh man, and I'm not really responding to anything. They're talking about decorating and doing this and doing that, and I'm just like there, you know. And so I feel really bad that I live so far away. I know I'm not going to be participating the night of because I don't have the strength to go to the church, do all that they're going to be doing, and then turn around and come back home at 9 o'clock and get up at 1 a.m. I can't do it. It's not feasible for me right now. And my leader understands. She's Pastor Crystal. She understands. Her sister has heart issues as well, and so she gets it. But I just feel kind of bad because I feel like I'm not participating in helping with all the other teachers, you know. So I don't know. How would you guys feel? I just, you guys get it, I know. But okay, I think I'm going to decorate this one. So let's play. Gosh, I need to like pull out some stuff I haven't used in a minute. What do we have here? We have like all this fun tape, and I haven't used these in a minute. So let's see here. I like this red gold. Why don't we put a little snippet of that on there for fun? This is so kind of Frenchy looking, you know, this piece. Just as a little side thing there. And then that kind of gives me, I'm playing off the red butterfly a little bit. Do we want to do, let me see. I have this gold that I have not really used with you guys much at all of lace. It's pretty lace, yeah? Or we could do, let's see, I don't know if white would look good. It would, but I don't think it's necessarily, let's see. I love this thin gold. I bought like, I don't know, I think I told you guys they had it on sale, and I bought like 5 of them. I really like that gold better. Let's see here, I'm gonna cut a piece. Then this one's kind of a brassy gold. It's pretty, but it's really bright, as you can see. I think it has a place, but I'm just not sure if it's here. And I kind of like this down the center of that tape because there's gold. I don't know if you can see it, but in the tape is gold, and so it just kind of matches. Don't ask me why I just put these little snippets on the side of stuff, but I just like the effect of you know, stripping, like little strips of stuff. I just enjoy that look. I have no idea where I'm going with this. I'm just getting some stuff down on there. There we go. And oh, she's so cute. Look at her. She would blend in really pretty, actually. Let's do a little bit of, where's my other, here it is. Let's do a tad bit of distressing before I keep doing stuff, because that changes your effect and gives you a totally different perspective when you get the distress on there. Can you guys see it? I've noticed when I watch people distress on camera, I can't see as well their distressing as I think they can. Now this is going to be glued in like that into the journal. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about the back at all. These could also be floaters if you wanted them to be. You could clip it in with a paper clip. Now, on this part, where's a piece of paper here? Okay. So here, I am going to do this. Why, you ask? Because I don't want it to mess up the other side of there with a weird line. I don't mind doing it this way, but I just didn't want that sharp line. Let's see, that's the side. Oh, is this the one that, I think it actually glued together after I moved it. Oh, it did. Okay, wait. So I'm just gonna grab a little thing and open that back up. There we go. There we go. And I'm gonna take my little brush, one of my little brushes here. I have brown, let me find it. Okay, and go inside of here and kind of wipe that part. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I'm just feeling a little bit bad, and I'll talk to my pastor about it, on our leader, on Sunday, probably, because I'm teaching in a class that day. Oh my goodness, you guys, just pray for me that the girls that are supposed to show up, and that the children are obedient, because last time it was horrible. It was literally horrible. I mean, I didn't feel good, for one thing. I had barely figured out the beet juice thing at that point, but or was still figuring it out. But oh my goodness, it was just, the kids were horrible. I'm sorry, I love these babies, but they were so misbehaving. And the boys, I've told you, the boys that were helping me were like playing on their phone, and they just weren't paying attention and helping me. It was really not a good time had by all, at least not by the teacher. I might talk to her about putting me back with the older kids, because of the fact that, or maybe switching me with somebody else on the team to go in with the older kids, because it doesn't take, it's not as stressful. I don't know, we'll see. I know that they need me where I'm at, and that's the reason I haven't said anything, but it really puts a lot of strain on you when you're in there and these children are just misbehaving. I mean, won't listen, and you can't do anything. You're in church, you can't, I mean, and plus, you know, they're not your children. You can't spank, you can't, you know, I mean, you can try and make them sit, but if they're determined not to listen, then you've got to call their parents, and it's just a hassle of dealing with little attitudes for no reason. You know, anybody who does this at church, who helps with the kids, knows what I'm talking about. There's just weeks when the kids are not wanting to obey. So Cordy's calling through on my phone, and I've got my earplug in, and it's telling me incoming call, incoming call. I think I'm going to use one of these. I wasn't going to, but it's either one of these, or I could still actually do both. I was going to say we could do one of these just as a backdrop, because they're just so pretty. Or, come on now. Come on, baby. Come off of there for me. Don't, there we go. I got it. Nope, I didn't get it. I'm trying to get my fingernail to catch it without getting my fingers all over it, because then it messes up the sticky. There we go. Okay. So where do we want her? I love this stamp. Do we want her in the center, or maybe off to the side? And they actually stick really well. There, that way part of the butterfly is sticking out from underneath her. I like that. And then you can still kind of see the stuff underneath. And if you do have a little corner that sticks up, just tap it with some glue and wipe it down, and it'll stay for you. Okay, what I was thinking as I was talking about it was we could still use one of my little people on here. I can't get to anything because everything's stacked up on my side over here. Okay. Oh, that would look cute. I like them. What could I sit them on? Let me see. Let us see, my darlings. Praise the Lord. We're just, oh, this one's blank. I could actually darken this like a little bench and then sit them on it. See? Yeah, yeah. That's a ticket. right. So we can just sit that there. And you know what I'm going to do, and I haven't done it in a while, and I've missed it, is we're going to get out our woody stick, and we're going to make some ground. Here we are. Where is my brown one? Did I have it in here still? No, I moved it. It's got to be in this drawer. Let me scoot the drawer out. Sorry about that, kids. Okay, there's a black one, there's my gold one, there's another black one. Okay, where's my brown one? Oh, you know what? I bet it's up here. I just realized I had some of that stuff in. Yep, here it is. There we go. These are in my Amazon list if you guys like them and want to know where to get them. So I'm just going to do a little bit of brown. So we have some ground here. Get some water. Let's spray that. Just takes a tiny, tiny bit. It literally is a little dab will do ya. If you get too much water, the woody stick doesn't cooperate as well, I've noticed. What I'm doing is just trying to, if you've never used this, I'm just giving this a little base to glue this on. And so when the ladies are sitting on it, it'll look like their feet are touching the ground. See? It's kind of fun. And this little girl, she's just there for looks, you know, she's there for show. So, let me see here. I'm not worried about covering her. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more. Bring it down, touch more. I love for it to, I've told you guys this a million times, but anybody who's new to the channel, which I do find there are people out there watching who haven't seen me before. So I like to do this, and I just kind of like to scoot it off so that the ground, it just looks like it blends off into the, you know, like there's no sharp edges. I like that, you know. And then, oh, come on now. Okay. There we go. There's our bench. And then of course we have to darken these beautiful ladies because Mama T does not like them bright white and black and white. I don't like that. I like a yellowed look. And then I just kind of wipe it back off a little bit, not a lot, just to kind of blend it out. And I wanted to remind you, I haven't said it yet, please, if you enjoyed this video and you felt inspired, please hit a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel and a family member, please join our family at Tara's Take. You are more than welcome. We'd love to have you, right girls? And also I wanted to say thank you for any of you who have contributed through Super Thanks. It means the world to me. It helps me to help my husband pay the bills. And I just really appreciate it, and the Lord is going to bless you for any gifts or offerings that you give. Thank you, thank you, thank you for those of you who have given. I love you. I love all of you, but I just want to make sure that those of you who have helped in that way know how much I appreciate you. You know, this is my living, so I'm very grateful when you take the time to say thank you that way. This in my little shop, this is how I earn my living. As I really don't think physically I can go back out and drive or go into a law firm and work and do what I used to do. I don't think I'm able. My husband is very adamant that he does not want me to work, so this is my job. So I am grateful for you girls every day. Okay. And if you cannot contribute that way, do not feel like you're loved any less, because you're not at all. I adore you guys so much. Ask my husband, he'd tell you I talk about y'all all the time. I'm always telling him, oh, guess what so-and-so said, and guess what so-and-so did, and guess what, and we need to pray for this, and we need to pray for that. It's kind of, you guys have become a part of my family, and a part of my day-to-day life, and I praise the Lord for you. So I'm thinking we still need something else, so I just kind of want something else on here. I'm not sure what. Let me look really quick over here. I don't know. No, I was looking at my little kit and thinking I could put something on there, but I don't think that quite goes. Let me look here. Oh, you know what? We just need some words, right? Duh, Tara. Duh. Oh, yes. Our girls are going to be... They're going to go on a journey of a lifetime. How's that? I'm going to tear this down. Oh, praise God. I have that song in my head. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be your name. I love that song. I can't think of the rest of it, but that one line, that little line combo is coming into my brain. There we go. Okay. Now to do our little distress. Add a little something something on the edges. I just kind of thought Journey of a Lifetime would be cute on theirs because they look like they would go on a journey together, you know? And then we've got the postcard showing the girl kind of in a traveling mode, and yeah, so. Sideways or straight? Do we want it kitty cornered? Nah, I think we'll do it straight. I don't want to cover the dove, so we're going to do this. There. There we go. So there's our piece. And now, of course, you could do more decorating on the inside, which would be totally cute. And I may put like a piece. Actually, I have some right here. I was going to say this would be cute. All we need is a little piece of paper. And I know it's covering that picture, but the picture's upside down anyway, so I would probably want to cover that one. So let's see, we'll use our glue stick real quick here. I'm almost out on this one. Glue stick's great for me with copy paper or book pages because the paper's thinner and the glue stick will hold it firmly. Where if I do this with, I can't use it with thicker papers. It's, yeah, it doesn't work as well for me. Okay. So now they will have, oops, go up higher, T. They will have a piece of coffee dyed paper on the inside to write on, pocket, pocket, and pocket. So I will put little journal cards and stuff in here, and there we go. There's our piece. I hope you guys had fun and that you enjoyed it. Like I said, please give me a thumbs up, join our family, and become a subscriber to the channel. And there are new videos on new crafting videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and there are daily devotionals if you want to come and be refreshed with your sisters in Christ. Or even if you don't know the Lord and you're just curious and you just like to hear something positive, please feel free to join us. I would love to have you with me, and you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. I love each and every one of you so much, and thank you so kindly for all of your love. God bless you, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Well, unless you're here for tomorrow's devotion. Then I'll see you then, okay? God bless you. Bye-bye.